Hi there. So I'm just starting off on showing you the kid squirrels. I'm making this family of squirrels, and these are the two boys and a girl. And today I'm going to work on their parents. Let's work on the dad first. I'm kind of thinking old Irishman vibes. I like the beret. I like the pipe. I feel like a certain good sort of character has a pipe. It gives a certain zip to it. The character, I really like the plaid on this one. Love that plaid tire. So cool. What else? What else do I need? I know. Suspenders. Okay. So suspenders. Let's see. Do I do a vest and suspenders, a beret and suspenders? Kind of like that guy. And like this vest. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's start him off with some proportions here. I think I'm going to go for his suspenders. Gonna give him some cute little ears and think about Mama Squirrel proportion wise for her too. All right, get started on his nice base color, and I want to give him a pipe. I love it. And I feel like he's kind of a chipper guy. He's got a good sense of humor. Maybe he likes to joke around. I'm thinking for a vocation. He's a miller. He likes to mill acorns into flour and sell it to make acorn bread. Look how fun his little eyes are. They're very sharp and smart. Add some more orange, a few layers. What I'll probably do is, so I'm using these oil-based pencil crayons here, which I really love. But I'll probably go in a little bit later and add a few watercolors in. And kind of what I like about the watercolor with the oil-based pencil crayon is it kind of fills in all the cracks. Wherever the pencil didn't get. Oh, yes, the plaid hat. I do love a good plaid. It's hard to not put it everywhere, to be honest. Mm, not sure how much I love these pants, but right now they are what they are. I'm scared to go more plaid, but maybe I should. Maybe it should be all plaid for all the guys. All right, Mama Squirrel. Let's see. Love the vintage idea for her. Um, want it to be kind of pretty, you know. The girl squirrel, she's got these pretty daisies on a blue dress, and I just kind of am looking for some details here. So, like some sleeve details, some ideas about hmm, collars. I'm not really a vintage person, so I'm kind of just don't have an idea. So I'm kind of just looking up some stuff. And some flowers. Do I do want to do flowers for mom? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's look at some flower ideas. See if anything stands out. Trying to keep it. I like that sort of some of these colors, but we shall see. It actually took me a really long time. Checking proportions again. Let me see that flash of the other squirrel. It actually took me a really long time to decide on a pattern for Mama Squirrel. So I kind of liked certain sleeve detail for her. Kind of want to keep her a little more petite side. She's kind and she loves her kids, but she's a little bit quieter than her kids. That little one is a kind of a rascal with the cowboy boots on. One of the great things about making these characters is you can always sort of develop them further. These are sort of initial sketches. I actually don't really have any stories, but I just kind of had this idea. This family of squirrels lives in the woods. I was actually thinking about putting them in a camper, but then I couldn't figure out just sort of, yeah, setting wise how I was going to do it. Okay, so it took me forever to figure out the pattern, but finally I decided to go with this little strawberry pattern all over. And so I've done the pink, and I'll probably like again with the watercolor later on, fill in the cracks. All right, cut these two out so you can sit side by side. Love it. And there they are. Mama and Papa Squirrel. And I'll see you next time.